What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another exciting personal finance video where I'm talking gold, silver, precious metals, stocks, all that good stuff. Just a quick video today, guys. It's been quite the eventful week so far. Um, First off, if you're into this stuff, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. I just published my net worth report every month. I kind of glance at the net worth. I just do a quick calculation, put it out there. And so go over to the website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. Check that out. Leave your comments, questions, whatever. I love talking finance. I love talking stocks, precious metals, all that good stuff. First off, though, I just want to throw out a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research before making any investments into things like gold and silver and stocks. Okay, guys, let's get into this one quickly. So just published the net worth results, and basically I'm flat from September 1st to October 1st, which, given the way the market has behaved in the past month, I think is a small victory not to manage to lose money. Every asset class fell in the month of September. Gold, silver had a big correction. The stock market, tech sector, just everywhere. There's no place to hide, and sometimes this stuff happens, right? This is investment. This is the way it goes. Not all markets can go up forever. However, I will say this: gold and silver had a big run for sure, as did the tech sector. But I was a bit surprised at how far they fell, given all the given the macro backdrop to it all, where we're expecting more stimulus. I know that in Canada the government came out and said, we're going to extend all these benefits to next summer. We're going to support businesses, we're going to support people out of work until next summer. All right, so Europe came out with a big stimulus package. There's still lots of unemployment in the EU. There's the whole Brexit thing going on. It just seems like there's a huge global slowdown, and it's an uneven back to normal kind of scenario. At this point, it's hard to say if we're ever going to get back to normal, but I don't want to be too pessimistic. I just kind of want to be real. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. Jobless claims this week, I just saw the headline on CNBC, is 837,000 people. So that's still nearly a million people posting jobless claims. Now, this is in the U.S. The recovery is slow, it's uneven, and it's uncertain. Adding chaos was the disaster of a presidential debate on Tuesday night. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't really want to get too much into politics because it really doesn't seem to affect the markets one way or another. I know everyone's always crazy around election time, but if you look at the market history and the trajectory of it all, it really doesn't matter. Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter who gets in. It's the markets do what they're going to do. So that gets into something else called there's larger forces at play. Even the president of the United States cannot really control what's going on in the economy. Social, political, economic forces, and that, especially the macro stuff. You can a president can't control if we're in a global slowdown, and they can't do anything to improve the job situation. Sure, they want to talk it. When the economy's doing great, all politicians talk up what they've done. When it's doing poorly, they tend to blame the other guy or blame it on the other things. They should just stand back and just take responsibility and say, we do not control the economy. We cannot really affect change. There are limits to what we can actually do. So anyways, moving on. Basically, this past month, I've just, as I've said, I've been saying in these videos, I've been buying some gold and silver on that correction. I've also been buying a lot of stocks. I've been putting more money into the stock market through this September correction than I normally do. I've been still continuing into my position in oil. Oil is still getting hammered. I'm starting to think, well, I'm not thinking, I know I was too early in dipping my toe in back in early September. Probably should have waited another month. And I'd be kind of curious to see where we're at come January. There's lots of talk about, a vaccine treatment and stuff like that. Honestly, man, I think this year's a wash. Next year is going to be a tough year as well. I don't know why they're predicting this huge rebound. Um, there's just still, I guess, a lot of uncertainty. But one thing I am confident in is that 5 years from now, if you just take the long view, you tend to do all right. Right now, my investments in the oil market is not working in my favor. But I mean, they're at such depressed levels. I just don't care. I'm happy to buy them. I don't see us going on electric anytime soon. Um, so I'm sure that as the global economy picks up in the years to come, oil will be a huge benefit. You got to think there are no airplanes flying. There are no cruise ships. Like even global, like international shipping is down. There's just so much that's just kind of not happening. Um, so all that is weighing, and people aren't driving to work as much, all that stuff. But the main thing is I'm trying to keep my head together, stay in the game. I've been slowly buying a little bit of financials, telecom, pipeline stocks. That's kind of what I'm doing. If tech takes a huge dive like it did in March, maybe I'll try to get into like a tech ETF or something like that. Um, and yeah, gold, silver, they're bouncing back now. I see gold's back above 1900. Silvers are trading around the $24 range. So of course, the big talk is the stimulus. Will the Democrats in Congress get together with the Senate and White House and get the stimulus? I don't know where they're at now. It was a 2.2 trillion stimulus deal. There's going to be a lot of money printing to come. But I think the big fear, at least in the short term, is deflation. And as we saw with real estate this over the summer, real estate prices globally just have soared to astronomical levels. It really does, you know, in a lot of like market history, economic history, they say like it's literally the last leg. You like accelerate into a crash, and that's kind of what this feels like. In a way, I feel like part of my gut is thinking like, is this what's happening? Are we accelerating into a big crash, um, where everything's gonna just sink, right? Including this stuff here, gold and silver. Look at what happened in March. This stuff did not perform too well. It went down just like the rest of the market. But that's what happens. When everything goes to crap, everything will fall as people are trying to make margin calls. People trying to sell whatever they can to meet their obligations. Gold and silver quickly sold down. Quickly went way down, and then had a quick bounce back. And that's usually what happens. People buy right back once it's in. So it served its purpose basically. Gold, especially gold. You were able to sell gold when the market crashed, whereas there were a lot of stocks out there that had no bid. I remember how crazy it was. It was, for several days, the markets would open up lower, and we weren't even getting real-time trading because they kept dropping like 5% and triggering a shutdown for a half hour or something like that. And then, like, remember, it was like an hour, as hours. Anyways, day after day after day of that, if you wanted to quickly sell, you literally couldn't. The markets were froze up. They were dropping so fast. All of the electronic stops, trade stops, and stuff like that were the I forgot what I'm saying, that the indexes, or not the indexes, that the markets use to kind of control rapid selling and stuff like that, they all kind of like stopped everybody out. And you're trying to sell and the price was still going lower. You couldn't get out of your position. It was hell. I'm happy to say I wasn't part of that at all. I was just standing by. I had sold back in February and stuff, and I was just like, this is not gonna be too good. So um, happily I was out, but I was trying to buy back in on those bad days, and that's what I experienced. I put in the price, and slow. I had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for the order to get processed because the market was shut down, or it was doing this controlled thing where it was like waiting every so many minutes, dropping the price slowly. An $80 stock closed, let's say on the Tuesday. Tuesday it closed at $80, and Wednesday morning it was opening up at like $68 or something crazy. A big drop like that, and the markets, it just instantly triggered all the stops. Everybody was hitting their sell buttons. I know the big trading houses, they're in the overnight markets. They're everywhere they could, trying to dump their shares as fast as they could. As retail investors, not so lucky. We had to kind of either sit it out because you were in cash, or you cashed out, or just suffer through it all, and just kind of think long term. I also want to showcase this another little gem that I found. And I mentioned this several videos ago, probably one of my earliest videos. This is a 2005 New Zealand silver dollar. To my surprise, I saw this on eBay for I think around 500 US or $450 US. Just an incredible, just a beautiful coin. But apparently, not many of these were minted. I don't know where, I can't see the mintage on this stuff. Let's see. It doesn't really have the mintage. But I do know, how did I know this? I saw it somewhere that there's only like 2,000 of these minted. Maybe even less than that, 1,500 or something like that. But anyway, yeah, just an incredible, beautiful piece from the New Zealand Mint. Or not even the New Zealand Mint, just as from the New Zealand Post. They don't even have a mint in New Zealand. I think it's made from maybe the Perth Mint or something like that. But just a beautiful coin. Again, this is one that has appreciated substantially in value. Not like I'm gonna sell it, but just a cool thing. I thought it was silver bullion, guys. That's where I was at. I didn't really know any of this stuff. Yeah, and it even says $1 bullion coin, fine silver. But this is actually worth quite a bit of money. Just a beautiful coin. If you guys I looked at buying the most recent year. Now they're no longer $39.95. These things are like, I don't know, $129. So now they've kind of I guess achieved their kind of collector appeal. So that's it. Okay, guys, I've gone on quite a bit right now. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. Take care, guys.